Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another installment. Hello, if you're new to the channel. This is the iPad mini 6th generation, but as the title suggests, we're going to discuss the iPad mini 7. Everything we know, the rumors, what's 100% verified, and what isn't, and I'll share some of my ideas and what I'd like to see. Space around the iPad mini 7. Let's get started. So, the iPad mini was first introduced in 2012, and it received improvements almost every year from 2012 to 2016. Then we got an update in 2019, and that was pretty much it until 2021, when Apple surprised us with the iPad mini 6, improved design, a highly powerful gadget, because I've been using it since it was first introduced. This is the first thing I pre-ordered prior to the 13th season, and I adore it. And as a device that currently appears to last longer between updates, I believe our hardware refresh in 2023 is unlikely. This is already a fantastic hardware overhaul with the iPad mini 6, so I doubt we'll see another. However, the 7th generation iPad mini is one of the iPad models that is most aggressively rumored to come this year and has received the most attention. There are now a few confirmed rumors concerning the new iPad mini. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, an iPad mini with small spec bumps this year is not out of the question. Ming-Chi Kuo, an Apple analyst, expects that commercial sales of the 7th generation iPad mini would begin toward the end of 2023 or in the first half of 2024. So we may see a launch this year, or we may see it pushed out to 2024, which at this moment, I'm guessing will be in March, but that's just my guess. One of the reported features of the iPad mini 7 is most likely a smart connector. The iPad mini, unlike the other iPad models, lacks a smart connector. If Apple adds one to the iPad mini, it will bring its feature set in line, allowing you to connect a keyboard like you can with the larger iPad models or the iPad Pro. And if there is a new smart connector on the iPad mini 7, I believe Apple will create special attachments to make use of the new features. You're probably thinking that a keyboard with an iPad mini is really cool, but the keyboard itself will be small. I've done films regarding several types of keyboards, such as Bluetooth keyboards for the iPad mini 6. Yes, it is little, but as you start using that smaller keyboard, you get used to it. Now we've heard rumors about 3 different options for chipsets, but there are 3 options here. So there's a beefed up A15 chip, and we currently have an A15 Bionic chipset in the iPad mini 6. So, beefed up A15 chip because the reason why this is one option, this is not confirmed, but it's an option is because iPhone 14 also has an A15 Bionic chipset. It didn't go with a 16 like the 14 Pros did. So we just might get a beefed up A15 and an A17 or even M1. Like, there are 3 options. I don't think they're going to be putting M1 in an iPad mini, but you never know. Like, I wasn't expecting M1 in the iPad Air series, but they went ahead and put it, and they released M2 iPad Pros. We can't even use M1 to its full potential on the iPad, so I don't think they're going to put M1, at least in this. Probably like an A17 is what I'm hoping for. But yeah, 3 different chipsets. They even may go with a 16. Who knows? Those things have not been confirmed, but Mark Gurman's rumored thing about a spec upgrade is probably going to be just a chipset. Promotion is something we'd like to see with the iPad mini 7, but it doesn't appear that we'll be seeing it for a while. And if you look at the snapshot right now, you'll see Ross Young, a little Twitter conversation he had, and it looks like we won't be seeing promotion for a long. But that is one of the issues. This would have been incredible if Apple had included promotion, but it appears that we will not. The price will most likely be similar, starting at $499. That's all there is to it. That's pretty much all we know. We don't know if the initial configuration will be 64 or 256 gigabytes. Now, what do I want? I had some thoughts since I've started using this device. One example is that I would appreciate a promotion. For example, if there was a promotion, I would not hesitate to get an iPad mini 7. I got acclimated to the 60Hz and the jelly scrolling problem no longer bothers me. I actually don't see it unless I focus my attention on it and say, oh, there's a jelly scrolling effect on here. It doesn't bother me because I don't think about it much. I'm also used to 60Hz, but I'd also like to get promotion on this. I would not hesitate. Another consideration is that even if it feels amazing in the hand, if it had promotion, it would drain the battery. The battery life is adequate, but not exceptional. And if you're going to be using this all day, you'll want a long battery life. And I believe you could make this device a little thicker. I wouldn't mind having a larger battery with longer battery life. That is one of my desires. In addition, I'd like to see a higher base configuration model. Even if they developed a 128 gigabytes variant, it would be easier to recommend that as the base model, rather than the 64 gigabytes type. Nowadays, 64 gigabytes quickly fills up. I even have 256 gigabytes, which I'm concerned will fill up with the amount of work I perform on the iPad mini 7. It already has Apple Pencil support, and the rumored smart connector sounds fantastic. I'd love to have it because, a Magic Keyboard iPad mini 7 would be fantastic. But once again, I've used keyboards before, Bluetooth keyboards with this iPad mini 6, and the typing experience is severely limited due to the device's small size. The keyboard is also quite small, so having a Magic Keyboard for iPad mini 7 would not make the experience any simpler. It sounds fantastic and like a dream come true, but it is unlikely to happen. These are only a few of the things I'd like to see. However, promotion has only been one of the primary aspects that many people would like to see with their next iPad mini 7. Hopefully, they will one day. In the meantime, the iPad mini 6 is still available. It's a lovely piece of equipment. It's perfect for me. For example, I would enjoy creating content solely about the iPad mini 6, but I also enjoy disclosing and testing other products. If you guys did enjoy this video, and if you want to check out my latest wallpaper pack, it's called Wisp. I'll be leaving a link in the description below. Please Superman the like button, leave a comment, and most importantly, share this video because it really benefits the channel. It will assist in spreading my material to a wider audience. That's all I've got. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.